Hey everyone, welcome back to Mind Growth 2 Go. Today, we're diving into the mysterious world of love and friendship. Ever wondered if your friendship is turning into something more? You're not alone. We're serving up the top 5 signs that your friendship might be leveling up to full-on romance. Get ready to take notes because this is about to get juicy. First up, let's talk body language. Ever catch your friend gazing into your eyes a little longer than usual? Or maybe you find yourselves leaning in closer when you talk? Those little brushes of the hand, playful nudges, or fixing each other's hair. Those are all subconscious ways of saying, hey, I like being close to you. And then there's mirroring, when you cross your legs and they do the same, or you take a sip of your drink at the same time. It's like your bodies are in sync. So if you're noticing these subtle shifts in body language, don't dismiss them. Your bodies might be trying to tell you something your heart hasn't quite figured out yet. Moving on to sign number 2, deep conversations. When you start getting real, sharing your dreams, fears, and deepest thoughts, that's when you know it's different. You don't just spill your guts to anyone. It takes trust, vulnerability, and a certain level of comfort to open up on that level. If you and your friend are having those late-night heart-to-hearts, where you bare your souls and connect on a deeper level, well, that's a major green flag. It's not just about sharing secrets, it's about truly listening, offering support, and being there for each other through thick and thin. If you find yourselves losing track of time, talking for hours on end, and feeling like you can tell each other anything, that's a clear sign that your bond goes beyond the casual. You're not just friends, you're confidants, each other's safe space, and that's something truly special. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, jealousy. Jealousy can actually be a sign that your feelings run deeper than you realize. Do you get a little twitchy when your friend talks about their past relationships? Or feel a pang of possessiveness when they mention going on a date with someone new? That's the green-eyed monster rearing its ugly head. You might even find yourself getting jealous of their other friends, their hobbies, or anything that takes them away from you. It's like you want them all to yourself, and that's a pretty clear sign that you're craving something more than just friendship. Now, I'm not saying that jealousy is a healthy emotion. It's important to address those feelings and figure out where they're coming from. But if you're noticing those twinges of jealousy, it might be a sign that your heart is starting to catch feelings. Our friends are usually the first to see the sparks before we do. They're the ones who witness the stolen glances, the inside jokes, and the undeniable chemistry. So if your squad is starting to notice something's up, you better believe it's time to pay attention. Have you been getting those knowing looks from your friends? The ones that say, oh, you two are so cute together even though you're just hanging out like you always do? Or maybe they've started teasing you about your special friend or dropping hints that you should just make it official already. And then there are the comments like, you guys are always together, or you finish each other's sentences. They might even start shipping you two, coming up with couple names and planning your imaginary wedding. If they're picking up on something, it's worth considering that they might be onto something. Last but not least, let's talk about those telltale signs of nervousness. The butterflies in your stomach, the sweaty palms, and the sudden inability to form coherent sentences when your friend is around. That's your body's way of saying, alert, potential love interest detected. When you're just friends, you're comfortable being yourself. But when you start developing feelings, suddenly everything feels different. You might find yourself getting ready for hours before hanging out with your friend, wanting to look your best. You might rehearse conversations in your head, hoping to say all the right things, and you might even get tongue-tied or blush uncontrollably when they compliment you. If you're noticing these nervous tendencies, it might be time to face the music. You're crushing hard. So there you have it. If you noticed any of these signs, your friendship might be blossoming into something more. But remember, every relationship is unique, and there's no magic formula for love. The most important thing is to trust your gut and communicate with your friend. If you're feeling something more, don't be afraid to express it. The worst that can happen is they don't feel the same way, but at least you'll know for sure. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content. Until next time, keep spreading love and positivity.